What is up, man? It is your boy, Alexander Michaelides, and I'm here with...
Ealef Cuts.
Yes, sir, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 19 of In the Cut podcast, man. Pretty crazy to say Season 2. We're kicking off filming on the 14th of January, my man. How you feeling?
14th of January. It's a new year, fresh start. I'm keen. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I think we got a lot in store for 2025, and we're going to take you through a little bit of that today. But before we get into it, man, I want you to tell me, has there been any moment this week that stood out for you in terms of mentorship, in terms of inspiring a young person?
Yeah, man, definitely my kind of mentor moment for the week, I would say, is something that happened yesterday and a couple of days ago with my boy Ish, who we've spoken about a little bit. So to give you guys some backstory and some context, Ish is a high school student at a secondary college, and he saw our content through Ealef at CALM, and then asked us to come to his school. We spoke at his school, and then I caught up with him for lunch the other day, and that just really, that hit my heart, man.
Hit the spot.
That hit my heart because I got an out of body experience when a lot of my OGs would do that for me. Mm-hmm. When I was catching up with Torres and Fortune for lunch, and now I'm like, damn, I'm in this point where I'm doing that. Mm-hmm. So that was a big thing for me, man. Then obviously they have their own potty, which they're launching soon, and to film an episode with those guys was pretty blessed, man, considering that, you know, we started this with no intent, and look at what it's led to, bro. So that was definitely a big mental moment for me.
What's that transition from mentee to mentor?
Wow, it's a good question.
Good question.
It's a great question. I think.
And when do you think that you've been inducted? You know,
into the men.
When do you think that you've been, you're in that?
So the transition has been definitely slow, but I feel like it's been building. I think when it's kind of like, I'm always going to be a mentee, like I'm always going to learn, but I think when I just got a lot more comfortable in my own skin, and when young people were kind of approaching me for advice and asking me questions, I think it really happened probably like last year. I think I solidified myself as a mentor, like just helping kids, whether it's from my academy, the kids I coach, kids from CALM, like a lot of young people just kind of coming up to me, and I'm like, all right, I know what I'm doing. Like I'm this, like I'm really that. I'm solidified. I'm in the mentor. I'm in the big leagues now. Yeah. I'm in the big leagues. So it's a cool moment.
The proof is in the pudding, man. I mean, like, you've been doing this since 2016. CALM.
May 25th, 2019.
2019. So you've been doing this in 2019. Now we're 2025. Oh, that's right. Yeah. For a second, I thought we were 2022. That's why I was like 6 years.
I know.
I was counting back 6 years. I'm like, wait, we're not 2022. 2025. We've been counting back 6 years since 2019. You've had a lot of practice, bro.
Yeah, definitely. I've had a lot of practice, bro. But I've just had a lot of growth in myself, I think, and worked out a lot of, incompetences and things that I can do better at, and just trying to help the next generation, bro, and just be that voice, be that big brother, just be that guiding figure, man. And I only want my mentorship to grow, and bro, to be really, really good at it, man. So
definitely, dope. And let's be honest, like the amount of young guys that like come through here, and then like, oh, AJ.
Nah, chill.
I'm serious. We were talking with one today. I mentioned Burn City Classic. Shout out Burn City Classic. We'll be there on Sunday.
Yes, sir.
This video will already be out by then. I mean, the video won't be out by then, but we'll be there. But yeah, we were talking about that, and then I mentioned you, and he goes, "Yeah, I know AJ. He refereed my games before."
Yeah, there you go, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's pretty dope, man. I get the same thing from you, bro. Like, when you were doing your giveaway for the beard trims, I had so many kids DM me, "What's the number? How many beard trims was it?" I'm like, bro, shut up. But little dudes be, bro, you're a mentor in your own right as well, man. But obviously, as you guys can see, if you're watching this and not listening to it, the setup has changed. Yes, we got the dual chairs. We got a little bit of expansion going on, bro. So before we get into our next segment, what's the expansion like, man? What's happening in the studio for those that don't know?
Yeah, so it's next key step to evolvement, if that's a word. Evolution.
Evolvement.
That's the one we're looking for. So we reconfigured the studio. We got another chair in here now. So we got my brother cutting now. My brother Connor. He's going to be cutting as I guess we call it an apprentice. He's going to be doing some haircuts, starting off, seeing how he's going. As of right now, he's doing free cuts. if anyone out there that wants a haircut, hit him up. He's smashing them out, and I'll tell you what, he's really good at it as well. He's only just started, so he's got a long way to go. But it's all about practice for him now. It's all just about experience to get him into the mix, into the feel of things, to get an eye for what he's doing. And to be honest with you, I think it's really enhanced the experience and the atmosphere here in the barbershop. It feels a lot more of a fulfilling environment here. You know, there's a lot of communication going on now. You know, it's not just me and the client, which it still can be, but there's also bouncing back and forth with input of Connor and his client. So it's actually quite a lot of fun in here.
And we obviously started this podcast and this episode talking about my mentorship, but what's it been like mentoring your brother and teaching him how to cut? Like, obviously your brothers, and for those that don't know, I feel like you two really have a great bond. I was actually thinking this earlier today when you told me that Connor went to go pick up the bat. I'm like, they have a great bond, bro. Like, if I had a brother, I'd want to be how you two are, bro. So how's that been?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's my best friend as much as my brother. So it's chill, it's easy. I mean, obviously, we still, sometimes bicker and whatnot. Of
course.
But it's good like that. I mean, it'd be weird if we didn't, I think. But in terms of mentoring him, he's keen to learn. He's keen to learn in the sense that he just wants to cut. He just wants to cut. Sometimes I'm like, just watch me do it. He's like, bro, I just want to do it.
Just want to cut, bro.
He's eager. So
That's good.
I'm keen for him. He's got the mentality. He's got the right mentality. And yeah, no, it has been good to mentor someone, I guess, at his level, someone who's coming fresh into the barbering. And I guess it's important for him to have the want and the will to learn, but also for me to have the patience to teach him. And that's something that I'm learning. I did a little bit of it with my one-on-one mentorship training that I've done in the past, but having someone that I can, I guess, train from ground zero is a lot of fun, and it's also fulfilling for me as much as it is for him.
I could imagine, bro. That'd be pretty dope for him to learn firsthand from one of the best. But I had 2 follow-up questions, bro. The first is like, when was he? When did he become your best friend? Do you think? I don't think you were always like that, but when was the moment where, like, you know what, bro? Like, yeah, you actually are my best friend or my little brother.
I don't know. It's a good question, man. I think like as you grow, like you grow up, obviously we've always been the same household and whatnot. You're always gonna fight and argue when you're younger and this and that. And I think it just comes to a point where you sort of realize you're like, oh, hang on, this guy's all right. And
what's the age difference?
3 years.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So then I guess like when it comes to a point, we realize we've got similar interests as well. And then it kind of just interlinks,
Do you think it was once you hit 18, got your license, or you think it was a little bit later, earlier?
I think it sort of just grew stronger, I guess, as we got older. As when we were younger, as I said, we bickered and argued a little bit, but as we got older, we sort of grew out of that sort of stuff, and then realized, I guess, well, I live with this guy. He's gonna be there forever, so you might as well get used to him. And he's if you got someone like that in your life, doesn't even have to be your blood brother, but someone who's super close with you. If you got that bond with him, then why not cherish it?
100%, bro. And now the next question I had for you. What do you think is the most important thing as a mentee and the most important thing as a mentor?
I think I kind of touched on it before. I think as a mentee, the most important thing is to have, I guess, the will and the courage to learn. Fear, I guess, is something that can hold a mentee back from achieving greatness. So I think having the will to learn, the courage, the right mindset to achieve his or her goals. And for a mentor, I think patience. I think patience is the number one thing. At the end of the day, as a mentor, you're not there to I guess, either put down the mentee or the word. You're not there to make them feel bad in a way. If they don't understand, at the end of the day, it's your role to teach them.
Yeah.
So if it takes them 10 times longer than it took you, so what? At the end of the day, they're still going to get to that next step if they learn. If they don't, then you didn't get them there. So I think patience is the most important thing. What do you think, man? Because I think you've got a much better experience than I do with this sort of stuff. We're just speaking before. You just came from coaching, huh?
Yeah, I did. Bro, yesterday I made little dudes run the track, then train. I abuse them. It's good. The most important thing as a mentee, yeah, I'd say desire. Like, you have to want to, whatever you want to do, you have to want it. Like, when I was with Mike, like Fortune, I really wanted basketball. Like, I really, really wanted it, bro. Like, I would do whatever to get it. I wanted it, and he saw how bad I wanted it, so it's easy to instill that. I think as a mentor, the most important thing is honesty, bro. Like, honesty in their path, their progression. Like, you just need to be honest, bro. Like, you really, really need to just be honest, man. So I think that'd be the biggest thing.
That's a great one. That's actually a really good one. 'Cause at the end of the day, and, you know, that kind of goes hand in hand, you know, being a mentor with just being a good influence on someone or a good friend to someone. You know, if they're doing something that you don't think is benefiting them, but you're just going along with it, that doesn't make you a good friend or good mentor. So
No,
you're right.
100%, bro. And it's actually interesting. I'm reading a book at the moment. Shout out Soul for getting it to me. It's The Science of Motivating Young People aged 10 to 25. And it talks about how we actually have like an innate willingness to be mentored. Like, we actually have an innate ability to actually want and crave mentorship and actually become mentors. And there's this thing called the mentor mindset, bro. And it's a mix of holding someone to a high standard and demanding perfection or high results, but also being honest and like comforting. It's a really fine balance between the two, bro. Like, you can't be, you know, too strict and then you just feel like you're overwhelmed or you're enforcing something upon someone, but you can't be too chill because they're not going to get there, bro. So it's a really fine balance of wanting success and wanting high results and comfort and praise, bro. And it's definitely hard to go between the two.
It'd be a tough one. I mean, you're definitely doing a good job of learning it. Now, touching on the books, man, like, what's that like reading for you? You were telling me that you're starting to get into that. Yeah, so man. How's that been? That's a shift.
Yeah, bro. I think we should do something once a month. I think every episode or maybe every 2 weeks, bro, we go book club.
Definitely.
Me and you, we can call this installment 1 of book club right now. Yeah, bro. I think reading has been great for me because, like, I don't really sleep. Like, I go to bed thinking about what I was thinking about, and then I wake up thinking about what I was just thinking about when I'm asleep. I'm like, I don't know if I was even sleeping, bro. I'm just always going. So before bed, like, just reading, bro, just calms the brain down, bro. Definitely. Calms the mind down, like, gets me tired. So it's good, bro. But it's also like, it's kind of lit that fire in me. We don't want to learn and want to grow a bit more, and like, knowledge is power type shit. So definitely, I'm just trying to read, bro. My goal is just to read 24 books. So 2 a month.
Damn.
I think that's feasible.
It's feasible. Definitely. I mean, like, depends. Like, see that guy, the world's fastest reader?
I've seen that, bro. That's how I need to be. But what about you, bro? You've been reading for a minute. I know you kind of read, dabble in it, dabble out of it. You come in with, you know, philosopher quotes and shit. So
interestingly, I took like a big break from reading for no reason at all, just because I just fell out of the habit, which is a shame. But funnily enough, I actually picked up a book last night.
What did you read?
So
what are you reading right now?
It's called Thinking Fast and Slow. It's I haven't gotten too much into it, but it pretty much talks about the 2 systems of thinking as far as I've read, which is basically a sort of autonomous, automatic style thinking, something that's just instinct. For example, let me give you an example. You hear a sound over there, I click, and you look over there, or instinctively you gravitate towards the sound. Whereas the second type of thinking is a much more deliberate, analytical style thinking, such as doing a maths problem and stuff like that. And pretty much, the psychology between the two, and I guess why we do them. I still got a long way to go with the book. It's a big one, but I'm excited to read. But I totally agree with you with what you're saying in terms of, you know, the benefits of reading. Number one, it's so interesting. I mean, depends what you find interesting. You know, some people prefer the fiction over the non-fiction. That's not me. I prefer reading something, as you said, knowledge like is power.
Yeah, like something. And I feel like everyone out there can do it, bro. It's so easy. 100%. And like, especially when the age of phones and dopamine and shit, like, just put the phone away, bro. Like,
like it frustrates me, like, when people say, oh, bro, I can't read. Like, I hate reading. It's not for me. I don't want to learn. Like, bro, you sit on your phone for how long a day, you know, doing
Digesting this content.
like you can read all those reels and everything like that and the TikToks, but
Yeah.
you can't read a book. Like, you enjoy that for hours, but how do you not enjoy reading the book? That's why I say to them, I guarantee if you found something you enjoyed reading, you would read it.
I think, you just got to find your niche.
100%.
You definitely got to find your niche. How long do you read for? Or like, what's a good chunk of reading for you at one time?
It's a good question, man. I mean, it depends sort of how late it is, really, because I read at night. So I read to put me to sleep.
Same.
So like last night I would have read for maybe 15 minutes.
That's good.
Anywhere between, I guess, probably 15 minutes to, I guess, an hour if you're really into it.
Yeah.
But depending on how long you got to read, really. Depends how you treat reading. Like, you know, as you said, like you know, we use it to go to sleep. Others use it, you know, as a chunk of their day, whatever that is. As long as it's helping you. So I don't see the negatives towards it in any way. I mean, you were telling me that you were reading outside, yeah?
Yeah, bro. I think that's a really like, just go to the park, bro. Just like get grounded a little bit, shoes off, and just be present, bro. Just read.
Energy.
Yeah, bro. Real like on some. It is, bro. I actually think I sound like a doofus, bro. But
Nah, bro.
I feel like it definitely can like heal your spirit a little bit, bro. Like it's just refreshing to not like having to check my phone or like check my watch or just chill.
That's such a big thing, man. Like that sort of leads me to another sort of topic that we can unpack a little bit.
Let's do it.
A key reason why I started reading last night, it was kind of a ripple effect because I was finding that my screen time in bed was just too much. I'd sit on my phone and I'd delay my bedtime because I'd be sitting on my phone. So I ended up downloading a like a screen time app. I get my phone has screen time on it already, but maybe it was just a little bit of extra incentive for me not to go on my phone. But it had all these extra capabilities, so I was like, why not? But then purely because I didn't have access to my phone, I decided to read. So I think, we could talk about a little bit of a topic of, I guess, time management and procrastination, bro, because that for me is something that I really want to improve on in 2025.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I shouldn't be laughing.
He knows it's a problem for me. But I mean,
for sure.
How are you going to do that this year? Or how are you going to maintain doing that? Is there something you're going to change?
I think for time management, bro, whatever I have that's not diagnosed makes me really good at it. Like I stress out when there's not plans and times in place. I think if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time.
Crazy.
Like, bro, physically, like I'll start freaking out if it says 4:00 and I'm not there. Bro, even if it's like, whatever a function, I know everyone's going to be an hour late. I don't know what it is. So I think a big thing for me is just being consistent with that. But also like, bro, this year, my Bible is my calendar. Any event, any school, any party is in my calendar. If you are not in my calendar, you need to be sent from heaven above for me to actually make some time for you right now, bro. So it's about being very disciplined in what I want and what my outcomes are. I know what my priorities are in my life this year. I know what I want to do. I make my schedule around that. Anything else needs to try and squeeze it in, fit it in. They aren't a priority, bro. So I think the calendar and just being like, just being conscious. Like I'll leave early in case of traffic, but then using that downtime. So, okay, if I get there 15 minutes earlier, bro, I can send some emails on my phone. I can call someone, my mate who I haven't spoken to. And now I've hit two birds with one stone. I've arrived at my destination earlier and I'm using that time, not on my phone, to be productive, bro. Like there's always something to do. So I think also I'm doing as well, setting out weekly tasks. Every Sunday night, I set out 6-7 tasks I want to do. Might be 2 runs, 3 lifts, read 100 pages, and then like do what I have to do for calm, this and that. And I just check in with myself. So if I'm bored, I can go, oh shit, I haven't done this.
And how good is that at the end of the week to tick it off?
Bro, you feel so...
It's dopamine.
Rewarded. Fuck, is it?
100% it is. Ticking off is dopamine. Yeah. It's a boost.
Give me more now. Yeah.
It's a boost of dopamine.
There you go, bro. So it's like... Yeah, bro. So I'll tick it off. I'm proud of myself. I did that. Yep, I hit my 2 runs. Yep, I hit my 3 lifts. I read 200 pages. Like, dope. I'm proud of myself. And they're little things. And they're things you can fill time on rather than, I'm on TikTok. I'm on my reels. And I guess for me as well, like going to schools, like, I got to be there early, bro.
Yeah.
I remember one time on the way to a school, bro, I swear to God, I left mad early. Bro, it was like a car decided to like blow up on fire on the way there. I'm like, yeah, of course, bro. And we got there just on time. I was freaking out. Like I freak out.
You got there on time, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, but I was late in my head. But yeah, bro, what about you, bro? Why do you think you need to improve about your time management? And do you think you're procrastinating or you don't have enough time?
Nah, it's a big procrastination. I'm a big procrastinator. I'll get it done right at the last minute, or it'll actually be too late. Like it'll be too late, and then I like find myself scrambling to get it done.
Why do you do it?
It's a stress thing.
You try and delay the stress?
Yeah. But the reality is, you delay the stress, and that's the whole concept of procrastination, I guess. But then, in doing so,
you're more stressed.
You actually are more stressed because you've got such a prolonged time to think about it. Whereas, killing it right at the start from the root, it ends it. So that's something that I definitely want to work on. And another little stat. It's a popular one. You guys have maybe heard it, but in terms of screen time and stuff like that, they say that, well, not they say, 3 hours, which is not even, I guess, a crazy, ridiculous amount of screen time these days for the average, I guess, young person. 3 hours of screen time daily on your phone equates to something like 9 to 10 years, something like that, of your life. So probably don't do that. Because that's like,
bro, that's nuts, bro. Like when you actually deep it.
Yeah, you gotta.
What's your screen time?
It's probably about 2, something like
that's that. That's good, bro.
2.5 or something.
That's good as.
But that's because I'm working here a lot of the time.
I'm at like 4 or 5.
But the thing is, there's a difference because I don't work on my phone. A lot of work is from your phone.
Yeah, well, some of it is, but then I'm like, I can just get off it. But going back to time management, what can you do to manage your time better?
I bought a diary. It seems to be a yearly occurrence, but this year I'm hoping that I actually stick to it.
So what are you gonna put in it?
Everything.
Every cut?
Nah, not the cuts, not the work. So I'm not gonna I'll put in my work blocks.
Yeah,
but my work blocks are always the same.
So so your work blocks and then everything else.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess the gym, and like whatever I'm hitting that day. Our podcasts are going to become a lot more consistent in terms of our scheduling for all that sort of stuff.
Every Tuesday night.
That's it. So every Tuesday, it's Tuesday now. So every Tuesday.
We film.
And then everything else, personal stuff, all that.
I'll put you on the spot, but let's see. I'm going to...
Even like,
5 things.
That I'll put in there.
That you can know that you can allocate your time to. 5, right? From most to least important. Okay. What are they? I'm talking about everything.
Well, work, I guess.
1 well, it doesn't have to be, but it can be for you. That's what.
Okay. Well,
work 1.
All right, we'll put work there. At 1. And then, well, gym and relationships.
Which one? Second.
You're gonna make me.
Yeah, bro, real shit.
All right, let's put relationships at second.
But is that family? Is that romantic, or like is that all of them?
Everything.
Okay.
Like
I'll let it slide.
Let it slide. Okay.
Relationships 2.
But gym's got to be up there as well.
So gym 3.
All right.
It's your priorities, bro. It's not mine.
Hear me out.
Don't justify it. You do it, then I'll do it, and we'll discuss it.
Nah. We'll put gym at 3.
So work, relationships, gym.
Yeah, gym. And 2 more. Church every Sunday. So how does that?
Yeah, but is it just Sunday? Are you exploring your faith through the week?
I'm praying during the nights and stuff. I should be, I guess, learning more.
So is that 4 or 5?
See, now you're complicating it.
I'm not. You can't.
But what if it's something?
Church and faith are different.
If it's look, there are times. Okay. That's a good way to put it. Church and faith are different. Okay, then let's put it at 4. Let's put it at 4.
Okay, that's 5.
What else is there?
You tell me, bro. It's your world, your life.
What else is there? I guess like, what's the word? Like not like experiences, going out and doing that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yourself?
Calm. 1.
Yeah.
Calm until I die.
Yeah. Calm until he dies.
Calm 1. my physical, mental health. 2. So like lifting, anything, whatever. Relationships, 3. I'm gonna say 4 is a bit of different. I'm gonna say fun.
Yeah.
I'm prioritizing fun, or like an outlet. Fun outlet. 5 potty.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
for
mine.
sure. I didn't even think of the potty. See, that for me comes under work though.
No, but they're not, bro. There's 2 separate things. I don't think calm and the potty are the same.
Fair.
Even though I'm speaking, they're not the same.
Okay.
So like for me, calm has to be 1.
Okay.
Because it's my life this year. Like I love it. The takeover's happening. 2, I'm putting like me running and me lifting and all of that makes me feel better. And if I feel better, I do better. I am better. I achieve better results. My relationships, I put at 3 because in the past, I've poured a lot. I poured too much into them. And that takes away from other things. So they're still a priority. So the biggest right now. Like I have friends. I have great friends.
After reevaluating.
Yeah, I have great family. I have all of that. But sometimes less of me is more of me. You feel me?
Yep.
And then for me, like definitely like fun and outlets, whether it be like whatever I think is fun. Reading a new, something like that, bro. I need that. And then, yeah, bro, that potty 5, man. And I'm fulfilled. It's my life.
Yep.
I ain't got room for 6.
That's fair enough. Do you think that's manageable, reasonable to juggle those 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think only those 5.
Yeah.
I don't you add something else in, it's tough now. If I say, another business, nope.
Because they are all different pillars of life.
Yeah.
And they do work hand in hand.
Bro, like your relationships improve your mental health improves your physical, blah, 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 bro, they all go inside. So that's my biggest thing.
What's out of those 5, what is the one, if you had to pick one, that you wanted to put extra in this year that you might not have put last year?
Oh, they're like, ooh. I don't think I can say calm because I put everything into it.
Except
last
calm.
year.
I don't think we can say
Yeah, because I put everything into it. I'm going to say,
I reckon I know what you're going to say. You say it.
all right. I was going to say myself, bro.
I thought you were going to say that, like the gym, like
Yeah,
all that sort of
like
stuff.
I left some stones unturned.
Bro's going to run a marathon this year.
Yep. Mark it. I'm going to run a marathon this year. Nike Melbourne Marathon, October. 10 months out, I'm doing it.
It's crazy, bro.
Like, I want to, every year I say I want to be the fittest. I don't know if I am every year. Like,
You'll continue to keep being.
exactly. So, like, if you're hanging or, nah, fuck it. I want to go for a run. Like, I'm going to prioritize that, bro. Like, I'm going to turn up to the haps when I can. Not when I want. It's like when I feel it. And that's okay. Like, I'm being selfish in doing that.
Yeah.
What about you, bro? Same question back to you, brother.
Probably the same.
Yeah. That's
Everything, really. I'll be honest.
Nah, pick
everything,
one.
Everything, but I guess the end of 2024 was quite good in terms of like the health and well-being side of stuff. But yeah, a lot more of that because I think that pours into the other aspects.
I think like if you go back to like halfway through the potty, maybe early, you weren't back in the gym yet, bro.
Nah.
We were talking about it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty sick to hear that evolution of those 18 weeks. So like, I feel like, yeah, when you do really lock into that, bro, it's a lot better for your mental.
Definitely. And it's something that, as I said, it pours into everywhere else, pours into the business side of stuff, pours into everything because your headspace is much more positive. You feel confident.
What's one thing that you procrastinated on the most this year that you want to change next year? Last year and you want to change this year?
That's a good question. 2.
Yeah, you can fuck it, bro. Give me 3 if you want. You can give me 2.
There's 20, bro. Probably like, well, the social media side of stuff for work was a big thing.
Yep.
I know it needed to be done, but after like, I guess October, November, I sort of just went off the radar with that sort of stuff. For no reason, but the spark sort of died
Yep.
with that element. But I acknowledge that it's something that has to be done. It has to be done. And we spoke about this a little bit yesterday. You have to like it. You have to like it. Even if you don't like it, you got to put yourself in the position of someone who likes it. You have to be that guy. That'd be one. Second thing, just like little dribs and drabs, like I guess even like financial side of stuff, getting stuff, I guess, prepared on time, all that sort of stuff. Just not leaving it to the last minute as well. So that's probably the second thing. That's just a recent thing. Yeah. That I always find that I leave to the last minute and I'm always stressing it.
So how are we going to stop doing that?
Just doing it when it has to be done. I know it
sounds so simple, but it's so true, bro.
Yeah, but that's the only way to do it.
Do you feel like you don't feel like you have enough time in the moment? Like, what is it?
Nah, there's time.
You just don't want to use it.
Yeah.
It's fair.
There's time.
It's a hard conversation to have with yourself.
There's time.
So the fact that you're doing it, it says a lot.
Yeah. The more shit you fucking do, bro, the more shit you can do.
It's facts.
Yeah, it's true. And it's frustrating but it's true. You know, the less that you're doing, you find yourself sitting around slothing around. But the more you do, the more shit gets done.
Yeah, but you don't sloth, bro.
Nah, but still, the more shit gets done.
What do you do in your downtime? Do you have downtime?
Nah, there's not much, but still.
What do you do? Okay, I'm telling you, you have a night off.
Just chill out, see my girlfriend, go for dinner, something like that.
You have a night off, only yourself. Girlfriend's away, overseas. Sorry, Talia.
Doesn't really happen, bro.
But if it does?
I'll find something to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, unless like I'm real locked in like that. Like it's got to be like instantaneous, impulsive.
Okay. I don't know, bro. I feel like you need downtime by yourself. Just have to.
Have to. It's all about time management, man. That's like, it's full circle, what we were speaking about before. It's all about managing it better, you know? Therefore, you'll have more downtime.
And there's going to be clashes.
Yeah.
But you need to, in that moment, you have to evaluate.
Of course. But
what's going to be more beneficial?
But I think the better that you fill your time, the more productively, two things. The more time you have to have downtime, so to speak, or to do something else. So whichever way that wants to be, whichever way you want to take it, maybe for you, what would you rather do in that situation? Would you rather use that time to have off? Say you had 6 hours, left of the day and you had 3 things to do and you managed to finish them in 4 hours. What are you doing with those other 2 hours? Are you going to chill or are you going to do something else?
If I got everything done that I need to get done, bro, I'm chilling. I'm not forcing it. Because even sometimes I'll have work to do for calm, like emails, but I can feel it. My brain's not there. I'm fried. I had a big day. I'll give myself that 2 hours to put on a movie or a TV show, make my Ninja Creamy, chill. And then I know that me sacrificing those 2 hours, I'm setting up 8 tomorrow. Now I'm going to do what I had to do yesterday and more.
Yes, sir.
Because I've made that critical evaluation to sacrifice a little bit of time to save more time. I may do those emails and I'm burnt out and I'm going straight to bed. I wake up tired. I don't feel, now I've lost 8 hours because of 2.
It's very true.
It's going to be able to evaluate, bro, and just know what you need.
I like this discussion we've had, and it's opened my mind up a lot. And I'm keen and I'm optimistic for 2025. I feel like it's going to be the year of minimal procrastination, let's say.
I like it. Now, that brings us to the word of the week, bro. So give me one word to summarize on the last 2 weeks, considering it has been exactly 2 weeks of January. Give me one word to summarize.
One word to summarize the beginning of 2025.
2-5, halfway through the decade.
Exciting.
Yeah?
Exciting. I know that sounds like kind of boring, but exciting.
Exciting.
Because I don't know. I mean, one thing that I'm very, I guess, passionate about is obviously Ealef cuts, and it's been really exciting to to renovate the studio and incorporate another chair into this, and also to get to work with my brother as well. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to for 2025. So yeah, this week we've had a few, he's dabbled into a few haircuts, and he's gonna have heaps more starting from tomorrow. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to for the rest of 2025. How about you, bro?
The first word that came to my head, confronting. It's been a confronting couple weeks for me. Had some personal things go on. It's been an eye opener, bro.
Yep.
It's been a real eye opener to just look at myself, look at my position, look at things that may have been going right or may not have been. Just it's been confronting, bro. I really had to confront myself as well, confront some thoughts in order to allow myself to move forward in the best way possible. So it's good. It's good to expose yourself early.
Yep.
You want to, yeah, bro. At least I can see. I see it now.
What was that like to being able to, I guess, confront the situation up front?
Yeah, man. Like, it's not easy confronting something within yourself, within someone else. But once it's done, bro, it's like a weight off your shoulders.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, okay, I've learned this about myself, bro. Like, now it's about how I can put the right steps in place to move forward from it. You know, like I confronted something within my own head and how I felt and all these kinds of things. Now it's up to me to proactively put the right steps in process to allow me. But I'm happy it happened early, because now moving forward for the year, I'm conscious of it. I'm aware of it. I can put things in place, and that's going to lead to a better physical and a mental, emotional state. It's going to lead to my better performance at schools. So it's good, bro. It's good.
The second word, you had two.
Second word,
You had two.
is you're putting me on the spot. Did I have two?
I thought, bro, we'll run that back. I swear you said you had two. The first one that come to mind is this, and then
Bro, your first one's confronting, bro. Second one is grateful.
grateful. Yep. Why are you grateful, bro?
Bro, man. Bro, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play a voice message, and I'll tell you why I'm grateful. I'll play like half of it. Excuse me. I'm in there. I had to grab my phone real quick. But this is for my boy, Mike. And this shit just gave me so much energy, because when you're saying stuff like this with someone, bro.
Bro, I know I always say this to you, but, bro, I'm grateful, bro, for what we got cooking and where we're at right now, man. Like, fuck, I'm just driving to practice, just thinking, reflecting and thinking on calm, bro. And it's just a beautiful thing and a blessing, man, for us to be in this position together as a fucking duo. Like, this shit's fire, bro. Like,
So this voice message went on for 3 minutes. All about the same kind of thing, bro. And it's like, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for where I am. I'm grateful that I'm sitting here beside my brother filming. I'm grateful for everything I'm at. And I'm able to confront myself with the things I need to work on, bro. You pair gratitude and confrontation into one, bro, and you have the recipe for fucking growth.
Definitely.
Just trying to grow, bro.
What's that like, having someone who's your mentor to tell you that he's grateful for you, bro, and grateful for for what you've created with him?
Bro, one thing.
Someone that you've looked up to.
Bro, one thing, God bless him, bro. Like, he's always sung my praises, bro. Like, he's made me feel so valued and so just fucking impactful. Bro, sometimes I get off the phone with him, bro. I swear to God, I feel like I can conquer the world.
Yes, sir.
I swear, bro. I swear, you give me like Godzilla, King Kong in front of me, bro. I got them both in a chokehold. Like,
that's the way.
That's the energy just from him, bro. So how can I not be grateful, man?
That's the way. That's the way. Grateful. That's a big word for 2025.
I think for both of us, bro.
Definitely.
But, bro, it's been 2 weeks. Who knows what we're feeling next week, bro? It could be fucking terrible.
2 weeks, 52 to go.
But it won't be, man, because we're going to drop 50 episodes this year.
Of course. We just got to be faithful. We got to trust the process. We got to follow the steps, and we'll get there. Follow the path.
100%, bro. We're going to keep the content journey up. We're going to post every day on the gram. Hundy.
Every day
on the gram.
Every day.
3 TikToks a freaking day.
Yes.
The YouTube videos, bro. We're going to have guests. The year's going to be jumping, bro.
100%.
It's a priority for both of us.
You guys are going to keep us accountable.
Yes. We're going to build that community.
100%.
If you listen, tell us you listen, bro.
Of course.
Let's keep locking in, bro. But season 2, episode 19 total.
19.
In the cut.
19, nearly 20. Almost there. Nearly 50.
Yes,
By
sir.
the end of the year, what are we going to be? What do we say?
Like 70 something.
70 something?
Yeah. Was that mathing?
Something like that, bro.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll say
We'll
70.
be there. That was episode 19 of In the Cut with my boy AJ.
From the chair to the community. Yes,
Let's go.
sir.